There are how many seconds in a minute? 1 hour. There are how many seconds in a minute? 1 hour. 34 hours. 34 hours. Yes. 4 weeks per year. Catch for this. Catch for this. In a year. On the box. Money is the speak. Oh. Give that man. He was in the audit of the. Yeah. That's the last person. Yes. Ejaculate. Don't calculate that one. Don't worry. Continue, sir. Maybe it can form part of their question. Next question. Nothing there. Nothing for us to move. Nothing for us to move. The 0053 waste. 500 naira. It has been used and nobody. Remember, there are Tibakumingo for anybody. Along is the room of thanksgiving. Past according to I don't want my Let's move forward. The 14th of December 2024, I have Mr. Ademayowa Adejuwo. He is a nobleman and astute manager of men and resource of over 30 years experience. He holds Bachelor of Science degree in insurance of the University of Lagos and Master of Business Administration of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. African General Insurance Brokers in 1994, where he served as a member of National Youth Service Corps, NYSC. As a result of his loyalty and contributions, joined the employment of the then Continental Reinsurance Company Limited as executive officer and gained significant experience in reinsurance operation at the technical division of the company. He rose to the position of assistant manager, head of by 2001. He joined the employment of Liberty Bank PLC to set up the insurance desk and later combined this with the role of General Internal Services. By 2003, he was poached by Standard Alliance Insurance PLC to assist in retooling claims and reinsurance department of the company. Within the years spent at Standard Alliance Insurance PLC, he headed risk management and energy, a special risk responsible for core function, technical, human resource, and general administration. He was recruited by Restra Consulting in February 2008. In reposition Anchor Insurance Company Limited as a viable insurance company. He achieved this objective within a space of 2 years, declaring dividends to shareholders consecutively for 7 years out of 10 years spent as MD and CEO of the company. I think it deserves a round of applause. Mr. Mayowa signed on to the services of Tantri General Insurance Limited, formerly Law Union and Rock PLC, after the expiration of 10 years contract as MD CEO of Anchor Insurance Company Limited. He is an associate of Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria, fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICANN, associate of the Chartered Institute of Taxation, of Nigerian Institute of Management, NIM, and a fellow of Association of Investment and Portfolio Managers of Nigeria, and of Academy for Entrepreneurial Studies of Nigeria. He is happily married with children. I present to you Mr. Ademayo Adeju, the keynote speaker for 2024 Super Week.
Good afternoon, all. It's been a day, I guess so, and I hope you are not tired yet. Great LASU. Great LASU. And it is a greatest of the greatest LASU. Let me observe all protocol. But I must give recognition to whom it is due. So on this note, I want to recognize the Vice Chancellor, Professor Ibiyemi Latunji Bello, for the good work he's doing in this university. I want to recognize the Dean of Postgraduate Studies, Professor Olateju Ibrahim. I want to recognize the Dean of School of Management Science, Professor Moses Akanji. Okay, sorry, please. Akanji, that's Faculty of Science. Then the Dean of Management Science, Professor Bankole Akanji. I want to recognize equally the coordinator of LASU MBA, Professor Adekule Idris. I equally want to recognize the president of LASU MBA, Mr. Kule Sumonu. Mr. Kola Sumonu, please forgive me. That's why I was tempted to say all protocol observed. Then let me recognize my bro here, Babawali alias Ejanla, who was the first contact. I think it's MBA 1 or 2, MBA 1. And I greet everyone, good afternoon once again. Let me say for one thing that when I came in here, the ambience I saw, the relationship of the lecturers, or the management of the school with the students is so cordial. And that's why you have LASU MBA thriving out there, because I've been an employer of labor as the CEO of company for over 15 years. And I've tasted the product of LASU MBA. They have been very good. I must commend those who are passionate to it. LASU MBA has come to be a dominant factor in the business environment. They are in leadership positions in the insurance industry, in the banking industry. And therefore, it seems to me that the curricular design and the mode of delivering this is really effective. We should keep it on. It's been, I'm not really sure I've been there for the last 20 years. But when I entered, I saw the ambience that this is really an academic ambience. And therefore, we should keep it on. When I was given this topic, I was asking myself, what do I tell this audience? First, I must confess that I'm not an expert in the subject of leadership or of cultural diversity. But I will be talking to you, or I will be laying the foundation of discourse from the point of an experienced leader and what it means. And I know that as MBA students, you all aspire to go out there and to join the business community. And then what you should take along with you in this. So the objective of this keynote address will be to provide an insight, develop and to development, and to provide a nexus between an empowering leader, cultural diversities, for social well-being of the community. Ladies and gentlemen, you will all agree with me that we are in a country that is almost becoming big, projected to the future. We're in a country where you are not so sure that you open the tap, the water will run. You're in a country where you are not so sure that you get home, you will see a light. You are not even so sure that you will enter supermarket. All of this has nexus to leadership. It has nexus to leadership. But I will lay the foundation of key words in this topic. Empowering. What does it mean to say empowering? In my own concept, empowering means to give someone or a group of people having a common objective. There must be an objective. If you are aspiring to be a leader, you must have an objective for being a leader. I don't want to use a certain term that seems as if it's an entitlement, but you must have an objective. And any objective that is devoid of value. For example, the key object of this community, of this university, is for truth and for service. So you see what the university is aiming to achieve in imparting knowledge on the students. So it may be for an institution set up to achieve certain objective. If I ask you what's the essence of setting up, I think we call them discourse now. What is it? They are to supply light. I mean, for us to get home and get light at a reasonable price compared to any other nation. And that objective being met? No. So they are failing us in that. Then come to leadership. Before we look into the concept of business, let us attempt to find the meaning of leader. There have been several concepts of leadership. But I will tell you that a leader is someone who is not just leading. Or a set of people for a common goal. But a leader is someone that is followed to. A leader cannot be without a follower. I think we get it right. So it's easy for us to blame leader up to without looking at the concept of follower. So once you willingly surrender your capacity to lead yourself to someone, it means you have accepted that that someone or that institution should be your leader. Now let's look at the concept of business. What does it mean to say business? Is there any legal definition to business? So business to me is any legal endeavor that produces value. And that's why you will not see anybody calling an armed robber that produces value, that added value to a community. It does not necessarily have to be for profit, because we always see it's all encompassed in business. The late MPO once said, for instance, that the narrative of suggesting that, I think he used to hold Concord newspaper. Concord newspaper will buy the raw material, I think they call it pulp, and they will roll it out to produce newspaper. Somebody is saying that's not a manufacturing company. But professor will hear, they will tell us what is the definition of manufacturing. You have a set of machines, you have people, you have account department that are running this, but because it's not producing what someone will eat, like bread. Somebody said that's not a category of manufacturing company. But in real sense, it is a manufacturing company. So let's lay down what is culture. Enhancing, because we are talking of enhancing cultural diversity. Culture is the way of life of a man, his environment, his religion that shapes the pattern of human activity within a society or a nation. Culture determines how we think, act, and behave, or our shared value. To be sincere, it's so simple, There are times when you look at that definition, you get scared where we are as a nation. Because we have come to imbibe certain culture as a nation that is quite dangerous for the future that we are aspiring to be. And this is because a lot of you will be the one to shape a new culture, a new way of thinking for the sake of a future tomorrow. So when we now mention about cultural diversity, what does it mean? Cultural diversity, therefore, is the consciousness, the appreciation, and the deliberate step taken by business leaders to recognize that society is made of many interests, skill, talent, and needs. So, talking about empowering, the young people of this day, they begin to see that, or they assume that they need to be empowered by the leader. They have been seen empowering from the angle of the prison of the society, of their leader. But the best empowerment is what you have here today. Exposing yourself to the right education, the right learning, and the right vision. So an empowered person is someone that has a vision, a very clear vision, and that has a focus, a very clear focus, and that has a design mission. Is already empowered from the point of knowledge. Knowledge is the greatest asset of any nation. That's why you see nations where on the average of a day, the temperature is less than minus zero, less than zero, and yet they are advancing, and yet they are producing. And you can see a nation that has, for the greater part of the year, very conducive weather. The sun comes out at the right time, the sun sets at the right time, the moon comes out at the right time, it rains at the right time. You have uncultivated environment, and yet we have our children running to that nation where they are frozen. So it is the knowledge of empowerment that determines that. So you must have a clear vision as you are stepping out, or as you are studying for your MBA here. Where do you want to be tomorrow? I will use myself as an example. When at about my year 2 or year 3 in university, I've been exposed to some leaders that they were less than 30 and they became managing director of organization. And I say, wow, I would like to be this person. What will it need? I need to study to come out well. I need to go for the professional examination. You know, so you must have a very clear vision before you can be empowered. Knowledge that you gain from this university is the greatest asset you will ever have that will empower you. If you are looking for empowerment from the government, I'm very sorry. You will be disappointed. Now let's look at our environment. We have a population of close to 200 million. Is that not correct? Or maybe a little bit above 200 million. How many of the people that are voting? Most of them, less than 20%, are making the vote. If another 20% should be added to that vote, you know it can change whoever that will win that election. It's possible. Is that correct? Two, you have the population of good people and the population, let me say, good voters and the bad voters. But you realize that the population of bad voters, those who will take money and go and vote, they are more. And that's where the follower comes in when you talk of empowerment. So, as a leader, What do we need to have as a leader? As a leader, there are a lot of concepts of leadership. We have the passive leader, we have the innovative leader, and we have the reference leader. Is there any unique point of, say, a leader? But the unique thing of a leader is a leader too that has a vision. A leader is the one that leads others, that makes use of the brain of the others, and eventually take accolades for it. Lee Kuan Yew is not the one that did the job in Singapore. Is that not correct? In the day of Western region, it's not Chief Awolowo alone that was doing the job. What he only has is the vision. So a leader must be someone, a business leader, if I may use that word now, must be someone that has a vision and that is ready to assemble the right people that will deliver on that vision. So you must have a very clear vision as a business leader. And when you say engage the right people, and that's why I commend the executive of the NBA in putting all of this together. Cultural diversity play a role in engaging the right leaders or the right set of people. As a leader, you are not going to look at it from a village. Let me put people from a village. It doesn't work that way. When you realize that you can tap knowledge from the pool of 200 million people in Nigeria, it then help you to achieve an objective of going out for the best talent to set up this. So what else again do we need as a leader? A leader must have discipline. The discipline to achieve, to push for the vision. That discipline matters so much in achieving our vision. Without discipline, everything collapses into part. God do not ask us to say, let us take a rest when He was constructing the entire world, for those of us that are Bible students. Not until the seventh day that He looked at it, all of these things we have created are beautiful. Can we take a rest now and enjoy all we have created? So a leader have a time to work and a time to rest. When you are building your vision, I believe that a number of you tomorrow, you will have your own business. You will not rely on government employment or employment in the private sector. Yeah, it's good. But you must have the vision to build your own, to set up your own. That's the only way we can make Nigeria a production nation. So we must have that discipline. We must set the policy in place. The value system matters so much. Create a set of value system that you want to see. The value of accountability, the value of integrity, the value of professionalism, the value of service, customer-centric. Anytime you see, and I like when the dean was mentioning the achievement of the school, anytime you see you put the customer first, which in other words, in business world is called customer-centric, you realize that what you are going to produce out is something that will bring value. Because you are looking at that product, at that service from the point of the customer. You are building an error-free system. And when we talk of customer, it's not just about the external world. It's inclusive customer. A leader a business leader, you see, if you want to make all the money in one day, all the profit in one day, and you want to make the customer, it is possible for you to do that. But the day you have a competitor, that's the end of that business. There have been so many companies like that in Nigeria. I will not mention names. That when they come out, they took advantage of the people because they are in a position. Eventually, when the competitor comes out and they are selling less than them, they realize that they couldn't go. We've had that even in the communication company. You remember now, the day when you are buying SIM card over 100,000 naira. The day when they are telling us that it is not possible for you to have per second billing. But another one came out and he said this is possible. What happened? It crashed the price. And it took part of the customer of that client. So a leader must be moderate in achieving the profit thing. Because profit alone is not the whole essence of setting up a company. I thought we have experts here in the faculty. Profit alone, sustainability, there's what we call sustainability. There's what we call ESG, environment, social, and governance. That is what makes a company to exist now, exist tomorrow, and exist for the future. So, as a leader, you must have this in mind. Then I will talk about the new knowledge that a leader should have in rounding up the business leader. And that is the knowledge of the future. For instance, when I was joining company at about 1996, they were helping us how to use computer. Sorry, if any graduate comes out now and he doesn't know certain key tools in computer, he can't get employment. I've seen that several times. Because they're going to test you on how to use computer. If you are not conversant with Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, is no longer possible. So you remember the day when the bank will hold us to ransom, where you need to go to your bank with maths. When the fintech are coming now, they are running helter-skelter. They are adjusting themselves. The greatest fear I have as a business leader is that I can wake up tomorrow and I realize that my business has gone because the way I'm doing things is no longer possible. A leader must consider that. Where are we moving to technology-wise? You must think about that. Could technology be introduced that will take me out of business? Then a leader must be equally involved in governance. You must realize that you are in an environment where the government, so your product must be compliant. We have a company in my office. We have a company that we've been patronizing for years. And all of a sudden, we have a letter, just a simple letter from the regulator, that this company is not in this, is not into this. I don't want to mention all the full details. That cut off £1 billion from my own company alone. And all insurance industry are supporting that company. It's a reinsurance company. Just a single outpage letter from regulator. The business of that company practically collapsed in Nigeria. So, it's very important to you as a leader to think of regulatory environment. And that's what I mentioned about the ESG, the environment, the social, the governance. The governance related to compliance. So we must have that in place. Who are your clients? Where do you have in mind? In your employment, so that is matters so much for the success of a business leader. the diversity of your employee matters so much. People now, and they call them, there's a language they use for them. They are so eager to know whether you are employing the right number of female and male. Have you been seeing that? It's becoming important. In fact, to the level of asking you to put it in your annual report, whether the sex is mixing together. They call them women empowerment. But they will tell you they are fighting for men too. So they want equal opportunity for both sexes. And it makes sense. I mean, there's a word saying that train a woman and you will train a nation. So can we deliberately encourage our women to be in position of authority? Not just for the sake of that company, but for the sake of the society. You know? So what of skill? Skill is very important. And then recognizing talent. Recognizing the talent of your people. So what type of leadership do you want to put? Have you imagined some leaders? They don't pay salary to staff of their staff, and yet they command massive followership. They call that reverence leadership. E.g., some of our church leaders, they have built fortune, or mosque leaders. They don't pay money. But because of their reference, you reference them. You see them as someone closer to God than yourself. And they will command you to come and work on Sunday, come and clean the church on Saturday, come and clean the mosque on Friday. You will all willingly do it. So, what is there any particular set of leadership that we can adopt? I will tell you there's none. It's a mixture of everything. Because to some people, a disciplined leader, a leader that will lay down the principle, that have the policy, procedure, and process in place. If you violate that, the leader will put you in point and put you in sanction. It's not punishing you, it's enhancing your future. It's helping you towards becoming a great leader of tomorrow. And I believe that all of you turn out to be a great leader. For instance, the president is a great leader. He makes sure he follows me throughout and give me, even when I didn't store his number, I was watching him. He's a good guy. That's for him. But I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm not alone here. I've said that. Even your team have said so. So, I want you to live here today and see empowerment or empowering, not from the concept of the school, but from you. There's the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Every one of you must read that book. Go and check for it. Either on Amazon or go to the job. Read everything. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Al Covey is a master management book. There's a topic that says inside out. Everything you ever become to be successful now is in you. The inside out means that you will internalize. When you see an issue, you will first internalize it before you externalize it. When you see a problem, you are not seen as a problem of the university. You are seen as your own problem. And you are providing solution. All of us, over 2 billion people are on Facebook. Is that correct? That guy started by seeing a problem. Mark Zuckerberg. It's just from the annual brochure, the student brochure, and he realized that they have to be carrying all of this all over the place to be checking faces of people. And then he started creating a system where computers will link to each other. In the university environment like this. To link the computer together so that I will see your face, you will see my face. Today, He's one of the richest men in the entire world. It takes Elon Musk to say that we are polluting the environment with carbon, petroleum. Look, as well have a clean car. When Elon Musk started designing electric car, no one, not even the government of the United States, give him a chance. He says an idea that can never work. Today, Elon Musk worth over $331 billion. It's richer than Nigeria, my dear brothers and sisters. You can buy Nigeria several times. But do you know where you get the battery? It's from the lithium in the north, everywhere in Africa. The battery that powers those things, the raw material, the key raw material, is the lithium from Africa. The most expensive raw material in the whole world today is Capanium. It's only in Africa that is available. So we have everything inside of us. A leader must give back. You must look back to this community, look at this university, and give back. Rockefeller used to be the richest man. At the age of 30, I think less than 40, Rockefeller took ill. He was sick to the death. He couldn't eat. He can only survive on liquids. And he looked at his wealth. He didn't know what to do. And he started giving back. Started distributing his wealth. Rockefeller Foundation, maybe some of you are aware of it. The day Rockefeller started giving back, the body started healing. The body started healing, and he lived I think Rockefeller died overnight. He lived more than 40-something years after. Giving back should be a joy to every one of you. Giving back to our community. All of their experience together, their knowledge, the education they've gained, that they are impacting in you, is over 200 years put together. What are you paying for that? Is it the school fee you are paying? It's nothing. So the best you ever do is when you have means, give back. And I love the fact that you have started that today by giving back to the study of all this. Thank you, Mr. President. So, I think on this note, I want to stop. Why the main key thing I want you to take here is the fact that don't rely on government for your empowerment. The best empowerment you will have is what you have taken from these professors that are here today. The knowledge they are impacting on you. Go out there, make the best use of this knowledge, and go come back and impact on the society. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. That has been a thought-provoking and quite insightful presentation by the keynote speaker. Let us celebrate him once again with a round of applause. That applause is not good enough. Celebrate the keynote speaker for joining us. Before that time, we have the presence of the Vice Chancellor of the Lagos State University here. Our VC is no other person than Professor Ibiyemi Ibilola Olatunji. MNI, FNNI, MPOM, FSP. If you are clapping, clap now. I'm not asking you for money, just to celebrate your VC, the VC of our great citadel of learning, where academic excellence is first. She's ably represented by one of our very leading professors there, a professor of repute, Professor Omodara Okwa. Please join us in this honor. A great professor in the Faculty of Science. Please celebrate the representative of the Vice Chancellor at this great event. coming for our visit. Keep it coming for the visit. For the next few hours, is our VC at this event. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see how important this event is. I think we can be seated. Thank you very much. You can see how important you are. You are on the heart of the university. If the VC is not here and she has decided to send a representative, you can see how very important you are. Please celebrate our Vice Chancellor. Thank you very much. Yes, we have listened to the keynote speech, and we need to move straight to question and answers. 1 or 2 questions, then we'll have our VC to talk to us. 1 or 2 questions. I think I saw, understood. You just want to do competition. Miss, oh, okay. Your name, your level, and your question. Let us be direct. And if it is contribution, let us know.
Thank you very much. My name is Engineer Akim Bradley from India 1. Thank you very much, Best Speaker, for doing justice to this topic. During the course of the lecture, you talked about sustainability. And I think, as a business leader, sustainability is something we need to consider when developing policy. But my question is this. What are the strategies that we need to adopt when coming up with a business continuity plan?
What are the strategies to be adopted when coming up with business continuity plan? Thank you very much. I think you will need to respond to all the questions at the go, or one after the other. One after the other. Okay, you take everything. So number 2, just two questions. This is LASUMBA week.
Good afternoon once again. I am Dr. Abbas Hussein. I want to appreciate the speaker. Personally, you are the kind of person I follow since when I was an undergraduate, and I am so lucky. You have been an FD for 10 years, the insurance company, before you now move to, in quotes, new generation insurance company. And I know that at that time that you did it, you are about less than 40 years. And if I follow that trajectory, sir, we have a lot of MDs or insurance companies that are below 40. So who come in as part of them? The former MD of LASAPO was part of them. You are also part of them. Now, in insurance, if you are to break down this trajectory into generation insurance, second generation insurance, so on and so forth. You move from the old generation insurance company, which was Anchor, to a recent or new generation insurance company, which is Kangaroo. So it means that you have 2 phases of leadership. How do you cope when you have to transit from the so-called old insurance company when you are Anchor and the new country that you find yourself, because we are talking about leadership, and these are set of companies that have different shareholding structure, they have different employees. You want to agree with me that with Jan Kagwe, you have a lot of Gen Zs there, you know. So how are you able to transmit the leadership trait that you are taking us through this morning?
Thank you very much. This brother there, beside Dr. Abbas. Your name and your question.
Okay, my name is Principal. I want to thank the speaker for well-loaded presentation, highly impactful. My question is this. Part of the things you have highlighted that are wrong with Africa, specifically Nigeria, is leadership problem. Leadership. And it has affected every area of our life.
including children, that doesn't even supposed to even know. They're supposed to know that we have presidents, we have governors, commissioners, senators. We're supposed to know that we have these people in place. But a situation where children are not know that even the leaders are evil. You see children weeping.
My darling boy.
I'm talking about ASU in terms of leadership recruitment in Africa and in Nigeria. That's my question.
Recruitment of leadership.
Yes, leadership.
In Africa. Thank you very much. Next, do we have any feminine voice? To at least we have 3 male questions. We have 3 males that have asked their questions now. Can we have a feminine voice? At least to douse the masculine, the muzzle. Nobody from the female angle? Okay. I think the 3 questions are for your response.
Thank you so much. Engineer, you asked about the strategy for business continuity policy. It's a whole compendium. But one of the things you should have in mind is your area of business. Know your area of business very well. When it comes to business continuity, look at how sustainable your business is. For example, if you are dealing with business of other refinery, that importation line, government is, even if it's allowed, government may wake up suddenly and say, look, we don't have foreign exchange for you to waste. You have to put a stop to it. So, the pronouncement of government or the line is a very difficult question. But the line of thought of the society, we have some country now that they will not allow you to use charcoal, for instance, because it's a pollutant. So, you must need to change your line of business. And changing a line of business must be part of our business continuity. Because the most important thing is survival. So, for instance, if your business, you make use of heavy IT, cyber security is a critical factor. Cyber attack. And they are making payment for you online, real time. You were very much exposed to cyber attack. So, initiating policy that set up process of making sure your IT environment is secured is very important. Knowledge of it is very important. Then there's what we call business continuity plan. You must have it in place. If your IT environment is on-prem, that is on premises, you must be thinking of having off-premises storage somewhere where you keep your data. You migrate your data to, because there will be fire incident in that same building you find yourself. So it's a whole lot of things, but everything depends on the nature of your business, the nature of your client, the regulatory environment. Those are the things that will shape your business continuity plan. I hope I answer you to some extent. My dear brother Abbas Olufemi, thank you so much. But I must tell you that Law Union and Rock has been in existence for over 70 years. It was brought to Nigeria by the late, what's the name of the popular street? Mobolaji. The popular street in Ikeja. Baba, one of the richest man. Eh? No, not Awolowo Road. Bank Anthony. Mobolaji Bank Anthony. Yeah, he was brought into Nigeria. But today, in terms of transiting from old company to bring an expert from US in running a school. If you drop him here, he will perform. If you keep to that key principles. So principle is what leads a leader. For instance, when I come to any environment, I don't come with a mindset to say, okay, the people are in that environment, they are not good. No, you must work with them first and identify where they are strengthening, where they do. Approach that says that once you come to an environment, anybody you meet here, they are not good, send them away. It's not the right thing. They never succeed. They can only succeed for a short period. So, go with that principle leadership style. A key principle. Open door policy. Allow people to hear their view. You don't even know that even a cleaner will be the one that will save the company. Even a secretary could be the one that will save the company. Do you know the paper they call stick-on? They are in form of different colors. There's a stick-on paper. It was designed by a secretary. The company is a construction company. It's not a paper manufacturing company in US. But just realize that some guy used to use biro to long count and then design all the pages of paper. That's how he introduced the stick-on paper. Today, that business is no longer in construction. It's into stick-on paper because it's making more money for them than construction company. So, leadership style must be the one that accommodates shade of opinion and procedure, rules and regulation in place, and must be the one, and that's where the reference comes in, must be the one that motivates. Because when you say all those are our reference, our imam, all they are doing is just to motivate us, and yet we are ready to follow. Is that not correct? We are even ready to a level that if they ask us to go and fight, we carry gun and go and fight. That's what motivates the Boko Haram. It's nothing like if anybody tells you to do no or any chance. It's tough. They call them that, look, even if you die, there's something for you or for your family. So you must be ready to motivate your people. When there is, let them know that there is. And not doing well, correct them. But overall, knowledge, imparting knowledge, training is very, very key. And that training is what you are enjoying today from the school. So if this is the only thing you are getting from government, you are getting enough, my dear brothers and sisters. If this is the only thing Lagos State is doing for you, that you come to University of Environment like this, and you are taking from all of the heads there, you have got more than enough to achieve results in life. And you must appreciate that. So that's my principle of leadership. Then, when it comes to leadership recruitment, we are not here for the topic of leadership because we will not live here. It's so wide. But let's talk of political leader, which every one of us will be guilty of. Leadership recruitment follow from the followers. You know, I define leadership from the follower people all that time. You must be ready to elect the right leaders. Once you miss it, forget about anything anybody can say in Nigeria and go and write it down. In as much as we followers, we are not doing the right thing, we can never get the good leader. No matter the constitution they are going, we are going to produce for ourselves. If you are going to take money to go and vote, if you are going to consider the color of my skin, my religion, area where I have come from, to elect me as a leader, you can't get it right. It's not possible. So that's why I told you the other time I was recruited. Everywhere I've ever worked in my life, it's either they conduct exam for me before I went. I don't know how I do my own. I have not been lucky to know someone to say, okay, go and meet, take a note. Moved to bank. It was PwC that set up exam for me before I got to the bank. When I was recruited by Anchor, I don't know, Anchor used to be in Akwa Ibom. It was Restaurant Consulting in St. Nicholas Building that set up. They advertised in newspaper. I applied. They set up exam for so many people. I passed. They recruited me. So when you have this type of principle for recruitment, that I mentioned the other time that I got to know about this by someone that's a brother, Baba Wali. I set up a small company. I don't know him from Adam. He applied, he was interviewed, and he got it. Is that not correct? You can't get it wrong. You can never get it wrong. Once you lay that principle. But if you want to say it's my brother, sister, it's my we can't get it. We can change our constitution. Let us go and bring United States Constitution to Nigeria. It will fail. Until we, as followers, change our leadership recruitment process, or thinking, or psychology. Once we change that, once we say we are not going to be tribalistic, we are not going to consider whether it's my brother from this side, but based on his manifesto, his principle, then we get it right. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us celebrate the keynote speaker once again. Let us fight for. I'm diluted because every oríṣiríṣi attire la wọ̀ lẹ́nìí. A rí native, a rí English, a rí oríṣiríṣi tribe. And then one very key thing that the keynote speaker mentioned is for us to be detribalized. You know, we should detribalize our vision. We should work as a Nigerian and not maybe Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo. Please let us celebrate the keynote speaker once again. Thank you very much. Yes, it is very important for us to move with the speed of light, but before then, it has been talk, to give us what they have in just 5 minutes, because of time. They are supposed to perform for 20 minutes, but because of time, 5 minutes. Please, 5 minutes. Are they ready? If they are not ready, you move on. That is how the mandate is built. State management is what we call that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think they are done. Please let them have applause. Celebrate them once again. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. When it comes to money in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed that aspect, please celebrate those wonderful tools. Celebrate them. Yes, we thank God for LASUMBA 2020, so that I can call it again. But because of time, permit me to quickly adjust the program with the approval of the members of this side to bring the keynote speaker up. And while I humbly request the Vice Chancellor, who is represented by Professor Omolara Ogba, to rise to present this award to the keynote speaker. Keep it coming, celebrate the VC and the keynote speaker, please.
On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, and the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration of Lagos State University, I present this LASUMBA Award 2024, Excellence in Leadership Award. Excellence in Leadership Award to Mr. Ademayowa Adebiro in recognition of your outstanding contributions, exceptional leadership and tireless dedication to the success of LASUMBA community. Congratulations.
Please, it's going to be better. It's going to be better for the keynote speaker. He has done us proud to invite the Vice Chancellor to come to deliver our address. Professor Omolara Ogba, representing the Vice Chancellor. Omolade Ogba, thank you very much.
I must say it's indeed a very colorful gathering, and that recent display was very entertaining. I never knew LASUMBA week is that interesting. The Dean of Postgraduate School, the Dean of Faculty of Social Science, and my scientific team, and gentlemen, esteemed members of the Managers Association of MBA Program, all protocols observed. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, I just perceive I'm wearing two caps, representing the Vice Chancellor and the Deputy Vice Chancellor Admin, Professor Biyemi Olatunji Bello and Professor Adenike Boyu. They were invited as special guests to celebrate this significant week with you. As we gather together, I want to acknowledge the dedication, perseverance, and passion that have brought you to this milestone. As MBA students and professionals, you are part of an allied group of leaders who are shaping the future of business and society. Your commitment to lifelong learning, personal growth, and professional development is truly admirable. As you celebrate this week, I want to remind you that your journey as managers and leaders is not just about achieving success, but also about making a positive impact on the world around you. You have the power to create. You have the power to make a difference in the lives of your colleagues, your customers, and your community. As you move forward in your career, remember that leadership is not just about titles, positions, or power. Leadership is about people, purpose, and passion. It's about empowering others, creating opportunities, and driving growth. So I urge you on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellor admin, to be bold, be fearless, and be relentless in pursuing your goals and dreams. Be open to learning, growing, and evolving. Be willing to take risks, to experiment, and to innovate. And when the journey gets tough, as it sometimes will, remember that you are not alone. You have a community of peers, mentors, and role models who believe in you and are cheering you on. In closing, I want to leave you with a quote from Nelson Mandela, who said, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall." In other words, failure is when in the future, remember that your greatest glory lies not in your successes, but in your ability to learn, to grow, and to rise above every challenge that comes your way. Congratulations, and thank you for allowing me to be part of your celebration. Thank you very much.
That applause should be for me. Let us give the Vice Chancellor our own applause. The Vice Chancellor of the Lagos State University, ably represented by Professor Omalade Okwa. Thank you very much. Please, Dean of Sciences, I want to appeal to you to give us still 10 minutes. DJ, bring it down, bring it down. Before they will leave, they have two special assignments to do for us, because I know they are itching to leave as they are. Number one, we are going to listen to the voice of the leader of the team from the orphanage. Coordinator, sir. Hope we are together, sir. We are pleading for just 10 more minutes from you. So we want to listen to the leader of the team from the orphanage, and then we'll do the presentation of award so we can leave. So I humbly invite Mrs. Christy Ike for her speech, while the children of the orphanage will be following her down to the podium. Let us celebrate all these wonderful children. It is a unique and symbolic event that is happening this year. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank everybody for giving us the privilege to be part of this program, and I pray God will bless you all in the name of Jesus. I'm from Citadel of Grace Mission Orphanage Home. We are located at number 14 Siddiqui Street before you go to Last Gondo Road. And these are some of the children, some of them that came with me and just excuse themselves, we want to increase they said. Like Sam said, we need more support, more help to enable to be able to solve the school fees of the children. So that is why we came. So I'm thanking you, thanking everyone that gave us the privilege to be here this afternoon. And I pray God will bless you. We are a registered home approved by Lagos State government and also federal government. Praise God.
Before you go, I think the president has and the team, the LASUMBA 2024 team, they have some things to present to these wonderful people. Let's really have that, president.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm very happy to have you here. Because for me, the best highlight of this program is this moment. And let's give a round of applause to people. As an association, we've been able to put up some things together for you, to support you, continue to do what you like doing. Managers have supported us, We appreciate you for coming. God bless you. Thank you.
Please walk them down to that side so that you can see where they are. Oh, good photographers. Okay. I humbly request the VC to join them and the members of this side, the Dean of Faculty of Management Sciences, Dean Postgraduate School, Coordinator Office, Secretary, member of the Governing Council, please, Mr. Yakub Jubril, join. Let us have this very quickly. Please, let us keep it coming for these wonderful children. Let's celebrate them, let's celebrate them. For some of us that have parents, we cannot understand what is going on here. But if you know, you have visited one of the orphanages, you know that this program is unique by all standards, by this. All executive members, if you can find your way down there, you're not too busy. Executive members, if you can find your way down to be part of this picture. It is happening in your time. It is what you have labored for. Between yesterday and today, 250,000 naira. That's huge. That's massive. In this present Nigeria. So please, don't say that you are not part of it, though. You are not busy as an ESCO. Come and be part of this picture. This is what you have labored for. This is what you have done between yesterday night and today. And now it is the moment for them to be celebrated. 250,000 naira cash and with some gifts here. I want to believe these things are for them. They are for them. What is said we have in you? What a way to keep out to the society. Thank you very much. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mo sọ Yorùbá nítorí Ọlọ́run mo bẹ̀ yín. Àwa tí Ọlọ́run bá ṣe fi sí nínú láti ṣe nǹkan tó dára fún àwọn ọmọdé yìí. Gbogbo wa a ti ń dàgbà lọ nìyẹn o, face wa náà ti ń kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Our faces are living the scene now. Then we need to bring up. Please, I am told that the account number of this orphanage will be posted on the screen. Kindly be on the lookout so that you can donate more. And I am told by the Dean Faculty of Management Sciences that I should announce a whooping sum of 50,000 naira for this wonderful site. That Faculty of Management Science Dean, Professor Akonjiman College, giving out 50,000 naira to this site. That means they are going to be going on with 300,000 in their kitty. I know the Dean Postgraduate School will do something. He's trying to check. I know the coordinator will be thinking of doing something. And I know maybe the Vice Chancellor will want to do something. It is their time. Let us celebrate them. Let us give them something. Yes, it's our time now. The next, while they are taking their picture with the gift, because of our time, it's fast spent. I would like to quickly invite, or should I go to the Dean to give us something? You want to give them to me? The Dean Postgraduate School again. Madam, take note, don't take picture, you don't know. Dean Faculty of Management Sciences, 50,000. Dean Postgraduate School, 50,000. Making another 100. 100. Okay, the coordinator said he's going to do something. And what about coordinator member? You are going to do something. Okay. So, that makes 350,000 naira for them. So please celebrate this wonderful gathering. Celebrate. Awards time now. The Dean Postgraduate School should not leave. Let me quickly do this. Award time now. Honorable Kola Subaru, please come to your seats. It is time. Who? From who? Get the name. Former president of LASUMBA. What's his name, sir? And also 50,000 naira I can see here. Where is the mama? Mama don't know. Come on in now. Come on, 50,000 naira for the school again. Cash from the former president. Thank you very much. That's another 400 for them. We are still donating. You can still check the screen for the account detail and you send your down. The first recipient after the keynote speaker is Distinguished Said Adebowale Olushi, Excellence in Leadership Award. Is he around? If he's not around, can anybody take for him because of time? We don't have time. Distinguished Said Adebowale Olushi, to be represented by Miriam Hamzat. Please, Miriam Hamzat, come to the stage to take this award on behalf of Distinguished Said Adebowale Olushi. Do not forget the madam from the orphanage, the Dean Postgraduate School, 50,000 naira, Dean Management Science, 50,000 naira, make it 100, and then you are going to get. So, yes, who is taking? So, please, the president will be giving the award to you. Can you receive on behalf of your honorable Said? Next is our dear Vice Chancellor. Next is our dear Vice Chancellor, Professor Ibiemi Ibilola Olatuji Bello. The account detail is already going on the screen. Kindly check if you want to make your donation. This award is presented to the Vice Chancellor, and to do the presentation is the Dean Postgraduate School.
Yeah, thank you. This is a very great honor. I want to be Vice Chancellor. LASUMBA Award 2024. Award of Excellence in Leadership presented to Professor Ibiemi Olatuji Bello, LLI, in recognition of your outstanding contributions and exceptional leadership and tireless resources of the LASUMBA community. This day, 14th December 2024. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next recipient is Honorable Hassan Maduga. Is he around? No. Where's he? Honorable Hassan Maduga. Please celebrate him for his award. He has worked for it and he deserves it. Honorable Hassan Maduga, kindly come for your award. Use the case, take it there. And the next person should be warming up. I want to invite the coordinator of the program to come and present this award to Honorable Hassan Maduga. Honorable Hassan Maduga, where's the award? Professor Bankole, you have an award, sir. You have an award, sir.
Well, this award, LASUMBA Award 2024 MD Manager of the Year is presented to Honorable Hassan Maduga in recognition of your outstanding support, role and dedication to the growth and development of the LASUMBA community. Congratulations.
Honorable Kola Sumanu, most outstanding leader of the year. Award goes to Honorable Kola Sumanu, and this will be presented by the member of the Government Council, Mr. Yakob Dubri. Use your mic, sir.
On behalf of the organizer of this program, LASUMBA Award 2024, I hereby present to Honorable Kola Sumanu, most outstanding leader of the year, in recognition of your outstanding contribution, exceptional leadership, and tireless dedication to the success of our LASUMBA community. Congratulations, date December 14, 2004, signed Honorable Kola Sumanu. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. The next is Dr. Sakaraman Olawale, Best Resource Person in Policy and Strategy. Is he around? Dr. Sakaraman Olawale. Do we have a representative? Dr. Joseph should come and receive on his behalf. Member of the Governing Council, Mr. Yakub Dubre, has transferred 10,000 naira to the orphanage. Please celebrate him, celebrate him. Thank you very much, sir. We love you. Thank you very much. To present this is the coordinator of the program, Professor Adekunle. This award is being received on behalf of Dr. Saka Raman Olawale by Dr. Adose.
This award, Best Resource Person in Policies and Strategy, is presented to Dr. Saka Raman Olawale, Sakashios Mission. In recognition of your outstanding contributions, exceptional leadership, and tireless dedication to the success of LASUMBA community. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations is the word that is going on in the hall now. It is the time for Professor Jacob O. Fatile, who is being recognized as most outstanding resource person. Dr. Jacob Fatile, most outstanding resource person. And this award will be presented by the Dean Faculty of Medical Sciences, Professor. Should come forward, please. Professor Jacob O. Fatile is the most outstanding resource person. And this award will be Congratulations is the word. A form is being distributed. Please don't make noise with it. Just do justice to that, or it's being collected. Just pass it to the next person. Next is Mr. Tunde Genti, Program Secretary of the Year, Mr. Tunde Genti. And this will be presented by the Dean Postgraduate School, Professor Ibrahim Olateju. The Program Secretary of the Year goes to Mr. Tunde Genti.
I want to present to the Program Secretary of the Year, Mr. Tunde, for your recognition and exceptional leadership and tireless dedication to the success of LASUMBA community. Presented today, 14 December 2024. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the food is being distributed and your hands are not too busy. Celebrate the coordinator of the year, Dr. Idris Adekunle, an associate professor who will become the professor very soon. Professor Idris Adekunle, they put doctor here. Why would they put doctor? Professor Idris Adekunle is the coordinator of the year. Please celebrate him, celebrate him. Oga, we need to get this list. The Dean Faculty of Medical Sciences will present Professor Idris Adekunle, coordinator of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not too busy, it is another moment for Professor Ibrahim Olateju to rise as the most inspiring resource person And it will be presented by the Dean of Faculty Sciences. The most inspiring resource person. You can see that is represented. Ladies and gentlemen, he has won it, and that is Professor Ibrahim Olateju or Lawale, most inspiring resource person of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, the two of them will not leave the stage. I will only allow the dean to put down the award while he will be presenting the Dean of the Year. We have so many faculties in Lagos State University, but NBA 2024 has decided to name the Dean of the Year as Professor Akonji Bankole. This award will be presented by the Dean of School.
Thank you. LASUMBA award to the Dean of the Year, Professor Akonji Bankole. So, in recognition of your outstanding contributions, exceptional leadership, and talent dedication to the success of the LASUMBA community.
That is the last award for the day and for the year. Let them work harder to get another one. Please celebrate the four of them that are left. But before you go, sir, I think the four of you have won awards. Kindly come with your award and be in front of this banner. Let the record speak that at 2024 LASUMBA week, these great people were there with their awards. Hold your award, hold your award, hold your award. That's the instruction. We don't need the part, it's only the award that we need. That's the program secretary of the year, the coordinator of the year, most inspiring resource person of the year. Please, is Olori Adiola around? Immediately after this, we need to listen to the short message from Olori Adiola Relief Foundation. Olori Adiola for Brief Relief Foundation speech. President is there. Yes, you can join them. VP, you can join this photograph. Members of the ESCO that are around, kindly join this and let us make it snappy. Members of the ESCO that are here, kindly join. Okay, let's see. Come and join this photograph now. The former president of NBA that gave us 50,000, come and join also. MC will collect his own before he leaves there. I will collect my own. No, I'm not an orphanage. Down. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's give it to them. Let's celebrate all of them. Celebrate them for this wonderful event. I tell you what you done now. Shall I say this one? Congratulations. You take it to me, so I think we're supposed to be having music now, like congratulations, but you're not with me. No, you're not there. I got that answer. I have 5,000 recharge card here. Ghana. Where is Olori? Olori, please come forward. Mr. and Mrs. LASUMBA contest. Immediately after this, please be getting ready. What's that? Olori, please, very brief message from your foundation.
Good afternoon, managers. It's my pleasure to be here and witness this wonderful event. I want to appreciate everybody. I want to appreciate our president for putting this together for us to have a memorable event. So for those that don't know me, my name is Olori Adiola Agunbiade Olori my King. So as a result of that, we started this Olori Adiola Relief Foundation since 2017. And so far so good. It's unfortunate I was not able to come up with pictures and videos of what we have been able to do. In 2017, we were able to take care of about 20 widows, empower them, settle them down with a minimum of 50,000 naira for them to start up doing something. And after that, we've been able to actually come up with a program, Feed the Widows. And we do that every December. And we've been able to cover a whole lot of widows that are less privileged, that they have children that they are not able to take care of, that as a result of that, they've been subject to molestation, ridicule within the community. And we've been able to assist them, give them food items, give them financial support through the help of few companies around Agbara community. And in 2019, we were able to do a large one that covers so much. We give them a lot of food items, and they were so happy. In return, I'm giving back to the society for them to know that, yes, they are widows, but they are not lost. Yet, they are widows. They still have hope. And their children can also become great in our nation, Nigeria. And a whole lot that we've been able to do. Under that foundation, we've also been able to do back-to-school programs. We've been able to send back to school few students in the communities that have already dropped out of financial problem. We've been able to send them back to school. We've also been able to take care of our children on a yearly basis. We celebrate our primary school for them to enjoy what a whole lot of our children are enjoying during Christmas period. A lot of us take our children out. We made them to enjoy that season. And 2 days ago, I was able to do that as well for them. I started that for a while. Now, I'm here to solicit for your assistance. I'm here to ask for assistance in any way you can assist our foundation. We're going to be doing another one this year, next week Saturday, on the 21st of December. We want to cover like about 200 widows. We want to give them financial support. We also want to give them food items. So as we all enjoy our Christmas at home, they can also feel that season as well. And that's why I'm here to tell you about my foundation and to seek for your support in any way you can do. So when you see me, you can come forward.
Thank you very much. It is not floating this kind of NGO. God will continue to empower you. Members, you have heard her. She's Olori Adiola Relief Foundation. So you can quickly meet with her, get a number, and possibly account detail for what. Okay, the president has a donation for you. Olori Adiola, please. You have asked for something, and answer is coming.
Okay, on behalf of managers and LASUMBA generally, we want to support you with the sum of 50,000 naira. Thank you.
50,000 naira to that foundation. Christmas is going to be bubbling for the widows. Thank you very much, Olori. And please, individuals, you can contact her for her detail, and you send your widow's mite to that. Yes, please, I want to humbly, before I request this person to join us here, it's very important for us to recognize, give him the special recognition he deserves. This is the immediate past caretaker committee chairman, Chief Anosodo. Please celebrate him, he's there with us. The immediate past chairman, caretaker committee. Thank you so very much for doing what you have done for us. And I humbly request you to join us as we want to launch this LASUMBA Reviewed Constitution. I also invite Barrister and me, Adeshoko, to come forward. Barrister and Adeshoko are members of the Constitution Review Committee. Wherever you are, kindly join us here before we launch this. Members of the Constitution Review Committee, APP led by Barrister Remy Adeshoko. All of you, kindly come forward. Immediate past caretaker committee chairman, please be part of this. President of this association, join us here. Vice President, join us as we listen to the chairman review committee, and then we move swiftly for the launch of the review constitution.
greatest managers. The coordinator, Professor Idris, the program secretary, Mr. Denti, invited guests, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. We are members of the Constitutional Review Committee that was established by the President and the Council to review the LASUMBA Constitution. Of course, for most of us that were around when we had our election, one of the issues at that material time were the issues of constitutional provisions as to some key issues. And the President thought it wise with his cabinet that we should review the Constitution to see whether some of the provisions are anachronistic or will be needed to be changed. And that is what we have actually done. And we have looked, I will not bore you with most of those things that we have done, but I can tell you that through the diligence of these gentlemen here, who worked day and night for several weeks, having meetings upon meetings, both physical and online, we were able to review and come up with a new constitution that you will all be proud of. So I want to tell you that today, the idea of a non-existing constitution for LASUMBA is over. Today, we want to launch a new constitution that will be available for all LASUMBA members. For everybody that is coming in, you can easily have a copy of the constitution for yourself to look at issues like academic issues, management issues, relationship with your fellow managers, and of course, relationship with the authority. The president, of course, is the member of the committee, Honorable Rotimi, of course, works tirelessly. Of course, Madam Chiere served as the committee secretary, and of course, did the beautiful work. Dr. Olabi, Madam Nikos, of course, did beautiful work. I think there's another person that is not here that is a member of that particular group. Yes, these two gentlemen had. We were actually working with us, and they did beautifully well. So, on the greatest managers, I know, thankfully, we will not be going to the Supreme Court to look at the meanings of many of the words here. We have used the most beautiful of words to actually exclude. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of greatest managers. Now, I have been reliably informed that for the purpose of protocol, we need to actually take this reviewed constitution. We need to submit it to the coordinators for it to look at the work that we have done. And of course, we will not be the one to actually launch for us on a particular date that we are going to appoint. But needless to say that we have done this thing, and I want you to please appreciate this gentlemen and ladies for the work of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, before you go and stand in front of the banner. Go stand in front of the banner. Take very good photograph there. You have done a great job. Fantastic job you have done. It's not easy to review constitution these days. Go and see what happens to Nigerian constitution. You will know what it means. Let them stand. And then while they are there, you can celebrate all of them. Celebrate them for what they have done for you. Celebrate them, celebrate them, celebrate them. Thank you very much. President should be in the middle now. Where is the middle? The president in the middle. That's not the middle. President, that's not the middle. Madam, I want me. No, that's President love women. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you. They are taking a bow with that wonderful job they have done. And on that note, the constitution has been produced. We will forward it to the necessary quarters, and then I can assure you that justice will be done by the coordinator and the program secretary. It is time, while you are seated there, to contest, and those people that have been penciled down, if you are interested, it is your moment. And as I hand over the mic to the director of social, it is time for the director of social to take over and do justice to this side. I have to take a bow at this point. Yes, I gave you a question. Okay, the coordinator has something to tell you, but before then, I said how many seconds are there in the year? Nobody has gotten that answer. I would have loved to tell you the answer, but I won't use it another time. So let us listen to the coordinator, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for a very wonderful outing. I want to be taking my lead now. The admin staff are around collecting our attendance slips. Please, if you have not submitted, kindly do so now because I want to leave with all the slips. Mrs. Ogunde, are you around? Mrs. Ogunde, are you around? Have you all submitted our attendance slips? Have you all submitted? Please, tomorrow, when we come around tomorrow, we will collect another one for tomorrow. You will be given back the ones you have submitted today, because I'm taking them home and I'm signing all of them at home. Then you are collecting your copies tomorrow. Please keep your copies very well at home. You are definitely going to need those slips later. Please keep them. Don't lose them. Please. Thank you very much.
This now, this is LASUMBA 2024. It is that.
Okay. Thank you. Good evening, managers. Anyway, we are not wasting much of our time on this part. This is the last part of the event. We are having Mr. and Ms. /Mrs. LASUMBA. The most anticipated. But to make it free and fair, Mr. President and I and the executive members went far to go to Department of Theatre Arts to get judges for this contest. Now, the judges, I'll be introducing them very, very quickly. I have Mr. Oluwafemi Justice, a graduate of theatre art. Please come on, come on, man, there's a woman. Or where there's a woman, there's a man. I have Miss Tracy Hassan, very beautiful set. And we have two contestants for Miss and Mrs. LASUMBA to come on stage. Okay, so teacher will work together side by side. We don't finish the last side, now we don't be social. So please, if you are much around, contestant number 1 and contestant number 2, please, with songs and music, make your way to the stage. DJ, let's go as we see them. Let's unveil them. Contestant number 1. one is from NBA 1. Can you come on stage, please? Come on stage, please. Contestant number 1 from NBA 1. She's available. We want to see her now. If you don't know why you see her. That's contestant number 1. So it's LASUMBA 2024. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Can you see her stepping? As I stand here. Step up, let me see you. Step now. You step. You know, she step. I step backward now. Step again, let them see you over there. Don't be sporty though. Alright, now you step back to the window, step back to the window. Step back to the window and stand on the window. Stand there, you sit there. Thank you. See the flow. See your eyes. Eyes. Okay, please put your hands together for contestant number 1. If you know how to make some noise, if your hands are not too busy, make some noise for her. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome contestant number 2 from NBA 2. Put your hands together for our contestant. Lucia, where are her managers? Bring her on board, please. Where is our contestant number 2? No, we know. Why is that contestant number 2? Why is that contestant number 2? You don't have time, please. How do you say? Why is that contestant number 2? Okay, thank you. Eyes. Managers, please put your hands together for these winners. They are both winners. Okay, I will hand over the microphone to our judges to lay down simple rules for our understanding. The lead judge. First, take over.
Good evening, everyone. Our contestants, you have to introduce yourself, where you're from, and what you can do for us. Like you can dance or sing.
Great managers. Greatest managers. My name is Lamidi Temilade from Level 1. I'm from Ogun State. Okay.
Yes. Come on.
I said introduce yourself, where you are from, and what you can do for us. Can you dance, can you sing? Anything.
Alright. I actually introduced myself and I can dance, I can sing. I can dance.
The stage is yours.
Okay, DJ, give us some danceable songs. Leave the stage now. Hold on. Okay, DJ, hold on. See the eyes. DJ, monitor their dressing. She is dressed in a Yoruba outfit. So look for some nativity song, some herbalist kind of song that we look at. Some native songs. Also, you keep in for the other contestants, so we will waste much of our time. I want us to go outside and look at our exhibitors and patronize them for what they have done. So, are we there? DJ? Okay, while we're waiting for DJ, Joseph, can we take introduction from second contestant? Give her the microphone. So, I will, DJ, wait. I want us to combine it. Go ahead.
Contestant number 2, introduce yourself.
Great managers. Great managers. The greatest photo. Viva Bonu. Viva Bonu. Viva Bonu. Viva Bonu. My name is Idoma Odu. I'm from Abia State. Equal to be precise. And I can dance. Yes.
So two of our contestants are dancing for us. So DJ, if you are ready for the first contestant, the Yoruba dressed, get us a Yoruba song, very danceable. Gentlemen and ladies, watch what we are about to do now and make up your mind. DJ, are we good? Can we go? Can we go? No objection, no objection. If you don't like to go to the court, go to court. DJ, let's go. DJ, no time. We want to go and eat outside. DJ, where are we now? Outside, we will lose the vibe. No, now, DJ, we are taking Yoruba song first. First contestant dressed in Yoruba song. Yoruba attire, sorry. She's pulling up her shoes so she can dance very well for us. I believe you. Where is the paramedics in case we have dislocation? Right now, DJ, let's go. DJ can get Aide Marshall. You can get Ebenezer Obe. You can get something. Play for us. What's going on? Let's not make noise. DJ, you're killing me. Sharp now. Make una give DJ song na to play. Are you back here? You see what I thought some herbalist song. What's happening? You don't buy from sit down there. Let's go. Is that good? Is this song good? Is it danceable? DJ, give a danceable song now. Okay. Okay, let's switch it to the right end. We have our second contestant. DJ, if you are okay, let's go back to back. He's not sharp. He said not sharp. That she won't green gaga. No, you can't say continue. That you want to go and give me the song. No, DJ, eyes. Gentlemen, our contestants have preference of songs. So the first contestant will get a preference. Let the second contestant also make a preference. She wants a high tune beat from the east. I will disqualify your contestant too. I have the power and authority. What do you want? Did you buy four? I go back. What will we back into the back? DJ, let's go, please. Can we do this now? Hit me with a hit song, hit song, hit song. You can find Fino, you can find anything. Flavor. Oh, DJ. Do you have flavor? Do you have Fino? I want to see Bob Mom Shek. He's only done that. I want to have a song. How can you just switch from the sing to dancing? DJ, let's do now. Go ahead. It's very stage. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go. Mr. President, forget this DJ now. Oh, should I dance to? Do you have another song apart from that? Mr. LASUMBA, get ready. Mr. LASUMBA, get ready. Mr. LASUMBA, get ready. I don't have a note. It's not in my power to do it. Let's go. It's not my fault. I like money. Quick money. Judges, they have done first part of the assignment. What do we do? Let's go. Okay. My judges said, Bouncer, where are you? I need protection. This one is attacking me. Gentlemen, can you leave the stage now? Thank you. My judges are complaining. Leave the stage. Thank you. Wow. Smoking attitude and jazz inside each other. Smoking. Tomorrow when I saw my girlfriend, I'm going to ask more jazz. My judges said we apologize on their behalf. They are super excited. Okay. My judges have requested that we call on Mr. LASUMBA contestants. I have 2 contestants. Come on stage. Mr. Y, where are you? DJ. Big up. Mr. Y, are you coming up? Yes. Mr. LASUMBA contestant number 1. Come on, DJ, let's go. We are having Mr. Y and Mr. D. Mr. Y on the stage. Mr. Y, come on. Bring yourself on. Mr. Y, come on. Come majestically. Mr. Y. Mr. Y is coming on stage right now. Before. We don't have time. Yeah, that's Mr. Y. Mr. Y, sorry. Mr. Y, walk like a winner. Hey, go back ahead, yeah? Yeah, stop right here. Keep your eyes. Yeah, stand there. Please put your hands together for Mr. Y. Let's welcome contestant number 2, Mr. D in the building. DJ, let's go. Investment. Okay, my judges are jotting down comments, observations. Please, I need all contestants to stay on stage. You have no reason to leave this stage at this moment. If you leave this stage, we disqualify you, and the next person will. No Pasha. Yes. Tracy. Let's take care of the gentleman.
Okay. Contestant number 1 for Miss and Mrs. Straight there. Over there. And Mr. Stu over there. Now, the next stage is, let's move down. Go to part. So the next stage now, that is after the monsters have introduced themselves, they're going to parade and showcase your attire in the best way that you can. You understand? So when you walk straight down, walk back, and then you bring here. So but before that, let's have these guys introduce themselves, where they're from, their names, and what they can do. That is talents.
Good afternoon, managers.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name is Ismail Yusuf from Ogun State. You want to precise? I can dance.
He can dance, so who's the answer for Mr. Yusuf? Mr. Y. Let's go ahead, sir.
Great managers of the greatest managers. My name is Kole Doye Adida Chuku. I'm from Oyo State. I can't dance, but I can try.
You can't dance, but you can try. Put your hands together for him as well. So, judges.
Alright.
Okay, DJ, please put an up-sound music for them. Mr. White, it's your stage now. We know what you can do. No, DJ, eyes, DJ. Traditional music. We are doing traditional dance. We did it for Miss LASUMBA. We also doing it for Mr. LASUMBA. So give us a traditional song. We are not in the clubhouse. Please help us. While that is going on, some of you who are protesting that you didn't buy for, we announced for over 1 month. We never knew we were going to do this with us. The form is closed. We have a winner. So let's go. DJ, let's go. DJ, do. DJ, give us traditional song.
DJ.
The beauty part of this is that these two gentlemen are friends. So they will share this 100,000 naira investment. DJ, let's go now. Your balance will hang for tomorrow. What do you say tomorrow? Can we know this? Why they look like saying you don't see? Are you serious? Put your hands together, please. So, shuffle the song now, the next song for the next contestant. Give us the song. Let's go. Organize on stage.